Hello again. In this TS-1 demonstration, we'll be looking at the Australian dollar versus the USD. On our 240-minute chart, you can see there's this formation of a descending triangle taking place. With this big red candle, you can see it's well and truly broken through this long-term trend line, and in the last 3 candles, it's come up to retest the neckline. So these two pieces of evidence point to a possible downwards turn occurring soon. Over on the 60-minute chart, you can see that it's formed a pretty decent sized flag, which it looks like it's about to break out of downwards. If it was to break down out of this flag, you would end up with a price target somewhere around here, 90 pips below the current price. So let's fast forward a little and see what happens. As you can see, it's now starting to break down. So we'll look for an entry point over on our 2-minute chart. First, we check that the price has closed below the BOF and the stepper, and the algorithms, 5 and 10-minute charts are all confirming, which as you can see they are. So now we're in at around 1.0977. Now all we need to do is keep an eye on the 2-minute chart for our exit. Right here, the price closed above both the BOF and the stepper at a price of 1.0976. But as per the TS-1 trading rules, it's not being confirmed by a zero value in the last 3 bars on any of the algorithms at the bottom, so we're still in. As you can see right here at 1.0971, the price is closed above the BOF and the stepper, and it's confirmed by an algorithm, so we're out of the trade making a pint-sized 7 pips before slippage. However, this is far from over. See, if we go back to our 30 and 60-minute charts, you can see that it is indeed broken out of this flag, but it's come nowhere near our price target. So next chance we get, we'll be back in. If we fast forward about 20 minutes, right here the price closes below the BOF and the stepper on the 2-minute chart, and the algorithms are confirming. However, over on the 5 and 10-minute chart, the price is not currently being confirmed. Therefore, we shall not enter the trade just quite yet. The first point in which the 5-minute chart confirms the 2-minute chart is about 20 minutes later at approximately 1.0970. So it's now at this point we get into the trade. Once again, now that we're in the trade, our eyes are glued on the 2-minute chart for an exit. About 5 minutes later, the price on the 2-minute chart shoots above the BOF and the stepper. However, as it does not close there, it doesn't constitute an exit signal. Another 20 minutes or so later, the price closes back above the BOF and the stepper at 1.0967. It's confirming on the algorithms, so we're out here at 1.0970, the same price that we got in at. So here we've probably lost a little cash and slippage, but nothing that's going to break the bank. So remember that over on our larger timeframes, we've still got a price target with a decent risk-reward ratio. So we're going to continue to trade this until the price gets a lot closer to our price target or some other chart pattern forms to contradict our current price predictions. So now we go back to our 2-minute chart and begin looking for yet another entry point. Right here, it looks like the price closes just on or below the BOF stepper, although it's not being confirmed with a -1 value on our algorithms. Neither is it being confirmed on our 5 or 10-minute charts. This happens again about 10 minutes later. See, it's not confirming, so no entry. Note that the 5 and 10-minute confirmations are technically additional checks, but when considered in conjunction with a lack of price movement at the moment, and the formation of the sidebands on the 5-minute chart indicating possible support and resistance lines will heed the advice of our additional checks in this instance. Okay, so right here, the price jumps down and sets off all the bells and whistles to go short at around 1.0955, depending on your reaction time. Notice that it pretty much jumped 20 pips in an instant. That usually happens if there's been some type of announcement that's taken place. Nonetheless, following our TS-1 rules, this is when we would have gotten into the trade. Following on the 2-minute for an exit will get you out at 1.0936 as it closes above here and confirms here, making around 19 pips. You might have got out even before the 2-minute candle closed based on the second exit rule for when a large green candlestick engulfs the last 3 candlesticks, but on this occasion it wouldn't have changed your exit price. Once again, over on our 30-minute chart, you can see that we've still got quite a way to go to reach our projected price. So again, we'll look to get back in. Here, the price closes below the BOF and the stepper on the 2-minute chart. Algorithms confirm, 5 and 10-minute charts confirm, so we're in at 1.0926. But shortly after, it's the BOF and the stepper that gets us out at 1.0925. Then, when everything checks out, we're back in at 1.0909 and out at 1.0889, making another 20 pips. Okay, so now if we look over at the 30-minute chart, you can see we're pretty close to our price target. So we would stop trading here and look for a new chart pattern with a price projection involving a better risk to reward ratio. Overall, in this video we made 47 pips in 5 trades before fees or slippage. Thanks for watching.